Welcome back everyone. In the series of learning C programming, we have already discussed all the predefined, that is primary data types. Okay. Now from this lecture, I am going to start operators in C. We will discuss each and every operators in detail with proper example, right? So upon the completion of this session, the learner will be able to understand what are operators, categories of operators. Okay. First of all, we will discuss what are operators. See. Okay. See, operators are, it's you can say just a symbol which tells the computer which operation has to be performed on the data. Okay. Otherwise, you can say it tells the computer which mathematical or logical operations or manipulations is to be done. Let's take an example of an operator, that is plus. It is just a symbol and it is going to tell the compiler to perform plus operation, that is addition, to add two numbers or three numbers, right? You can give the value, that is 1 plus 2, which is 3. If you write minus here, then compiler will come to know that it will perform minus operation or subtraction operation based on this data. These data are what? Operands. These are operands. These 1, 2 are what? Operands. And plus, minus, these are what? These are operators. Okay. So operators are basically used to manipulate variables or data in C language. I am going to discuss all the operators in C language, and with the help of operators and operands, an expression is to be performed, right? So you can say that expression is a sequence of operators and operands. See, expression is what? Sequence of operators and operands, right? Which gives you a single value after processing, right? Suppose I am taking x equals to 2 plus 3. See, so this is what? This is an expression. Here 2 and 3 are what? Operands. Plus equals to, these are operators. X is what? Variable. And after processing, it will give single value, that is what? 5, which is assigned to the variable x, right? So types of operators here, two categories are there. Types of operators are in two categories. Number one is type of operators based on operands, that is based on operands. And number two is type of operators based on operations, right? One is based on operands and other is based on operations. So first of all, discuss types of operators based on operands, right? That is number of operands. So there are three types here, three types. Number one is unary operators, number two is binary operators, and number three is ternary operators. Okay, so unary means one operand, one operator, that is called as unary. Binary means two operands and one operator, that is known as binary. Similarly, ternary means three operands and two operators, so that is called as ternary, right? Now what are these unary operators? These are unary minus, see this operator. Okay, this is different from binary minus, because in binary we also have plus, minus. So difference we will discuss also. Unary minus, binary minus, right? So unary operators, unary minus. Then we have increment or decrement operator, increment or decrement operator. Next we have logical not operator. These are their symbols. Okay. Next here ampersand, that is address of operator. And last one is the size of operator. So these are some unary operators. Okay, these operators required only one operand. Now what is this unary minus? See, minus आम तो जानी माइनस मीन्स दुईटा वैल्यू को सब्ट्रैक्ट करिवो सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑपरेटर, बट यूनरी माइनस कौन और बाइनरी माइनस कौन, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? ओके, so it is going to change the value, means if positive value it is going to change that value to negative. Okay, if negative then positive, right? See, suppose I am writing here int a b, a equals to 5, b equals to 10 and c equals to a plus minus b. Here also C. Okay. So here we have used unary minus operator. It means this value of B here is not 10, that is minus 10 here 10. आमे एठी 10 ले b ର value 10 अछि, but एठी हमर कोन unary minus use हेछि, so एठी 10 ର value के b ର value केते हेजिबो minus 10. Okay, and a is 5, right? So output will be 5 plus minus 10, that is what 5 minus 10 equals to minus 5, right? If you write a equals to minus b, then a equals to what minus 10. b ର value थिला 10, but आमे एठी unary minus operator use कला पर त value एसे गला केते minus 10. So this is different from binary minus operator. Binary minus means 5 minus 2, that is 3. This is our binary minus operator. दीटा value को subtract करिवो, but एठी negative थिले ताको positive करिवो, positive थिले ताको negative रे convert करिवो. Okay, here next is our increment and decrement operator. See, increment and decrement. Increment पे हमें लिखुचे plus plus, decrement पे हमें लिखुचे minus minus operator. Okay, so we can use it in two cases, that is one is prefix, another is our postfix. Prefix, postfix already we know. Suppose I am writing here, see, x plus plus and plus plus x. So this is what increment operator, but in first line it is postfix and in second line it is prefix, because I am writing the operator. Here is the operator plus plus, here is the operator plus plus, double plus. Okay, I am writing the operator plus plus after variable. In first line variable ପରେ ମୁଁ operator को mention करछि, that is post, and before the variable, so that is pre, right? And the result is also different. It's not like that the two lines are given same results. Okay, see an example here. Int y equals to 10, int x equals to 11. So y equals to x plus plus, then printf percentile d y. Percentile d हम एथमे यूज करले कारण इंटीजर y थेटी इंटीजर नै छै, so y रो फॉर्मेट डाटा टाइप कोन int, so फॉर्मेट स्पेसिफायर होछि percentile d. And next line printf percentile d x. Okay, now this is what after variable, this is after variable, that is postfix. So the value of this x will be altered after execution of this line, right? Here y is 10 and x is 11, right? Now y equals to x plus plus, so in y what would be stored? X plus plus means 11 plus 1, x plus plus, that is 11 plus 1. Plus plus means increment, increment means it increase by 1, increase the value by 1, like that. Minus minus decrement, and that decrease minus minus decrease the value by 1. Okay, so 11 plus 1 it is 12 will be stored here. Normally आमे जानि छै जदि x ता अछि 11, x plus plus लिखले ताले x plus plus x अछि 11 plus 1 हैला value केते हबो 12, जोटा कि जेको y रे स्टोर हबो नो. एक्चुअली कोन होछि माने कर एठी हमर y अछि 10 आ एठी x अछि 11, right? So first x value is assigned and then x value is increased. Here आमे देखिबा एठी जेतबे x plus plus अछि, x plus plus means first x value y रे assign हबो first. So first x value केते अछि 11, so x y value 10 कटि के आसी गला 11, then x value increase हे कि 11 plus 1 केते हे जिवो 12. So एठी हमें तो प्रिंट करबा printf जेतले y को प्रिंट करछि y रा value print हबो 11 and x रा value print हबो 12, right? बुझियला? If you write plus plus x, see, if you write here plus plus x, similar example, y हमें केते नेथिले y equals to 10 और x हमें नेथिले 11, आमु लिखिली y equals to plus plus x, right? So here the value of x will be altered before execution of this line. See, एठी पे हमें नॉर्मली कोन भाबिया जे plus plus x means x रा value 11 अछि, so y रे 12 जे के स्टोर हबो, बट एठी कोन हबो y रे value अछि 10 and x रा value अछि 11. See, एठी हमरो first अछि operator, right? First अछि operator, so first x रा value increment हला, x रा value केते थिले 11, so 11 first increment हे गला 12, then assign हबो y रे, so 12 हे साला पर 12 assign हबो y रे, so एठी y रा value हे जिवो 12 and x रा value हे जिवो 12, right? So first x is increment and then assigned to y. See, in postfix means x plus plus. So first value is assigned and then incremented. Okay, but in prefix plus plus x, first operator, so it is first value is incremented and then assigned, right? This you need to take care. Okay, so see, same for decrement operator, that is minus minus. If you use minus minus operator, decrement, that is decreases the value by 1. Okay, it also have prefix and postfix, similarly x minus minus and minus minus x. Okay, so we will discuss these operators in detail one by one in separate videos. Here the operators plus plus and minus minus are taking only one operand, so they are comes under unary operators. गोटे ऑपरेंड दरकार पड़ुची, गोटे वेरिएबल ही दरकार पड़ुची, सो आमे ताको कहि परिबा यूनरी ऑपरेटर, राइट? सो नेक्स्ट इज लॉजिकल नॉट. Next unary operator is our logical not, which is our exclamation mark. It is going to convert true value to false and false value to true. Simply true thile se taku false रे convert कर दबो and false thile taku true रे convert कर दबो, right? Next is our address of operator. Address of operator को हमें ampersand रे symbol रे represent करछे. So it is going to fetch the address of an operand from memory. This operator we will use in scanf function. When we use scanf function, then for that we will use address of operator, and when we will use pointers, scanf and pointers. So in these two cases we have used ampersand or address of operators. Okay, next is our size of operator. So size of operator, you can say it like whatever value we can give here. Suppose like I will give a size of int. So it will produce 2 bytes. As a result, it will give the memory size in bytes. It is used to find the size of a variable and data type, like int a, and I will write size of a. So it will give me 2 bytes as a result, right? So all these operators use only one operand. That's why these are known as unary operators, right? Next, coming to our binary operator. See, here we are going to use 2 operands. Binary operator means 2 operands, like our binary, plus, minus, division, multiplication, etc. Right? So the list are like arithmetic operators, our relational operator, our logical operator, then bitwise operator, then equality operator, then assignment operator, and finally some special operators. Okay, so all these operators we are going to discuss in detail in separate videos, because this video is going to be lengthy if I am going to discuss these operators one by one here, right? So next is our ternary operator. See, ternary means I have already discussed that 3 operands and 2 operators, right? Ternary means it requires 3 operands. It is also known as conditional operator. It is also known as conditional operator here. Okay, and we use symbol question mark and then colon, right? So the syntax of using ternary operator is, first is our expression 1, then question mark, then expression 2, then colon, and then expression 3, right? Expression means sequence of operands and operators. I have already told that. So that after processing give a single result. Okay, so after the processing of expression 1 here, which is always a condition, and if expression 1 is true, here always it is a test condition, right? And if it is true, okay, then expression 2 is evaluated. If it is true, then expression 2 is evaluated, and that is the result. If expression 1 is false, if it is false, then expression 3 is evaluated. right? Then control will go to expression 3 and if evaluated and give the result as output, right? So let's take an example here. See, maybe int a equals to 10, b equals to 15, then x equals to a greater than b, then question mark a colon b. So this is expression 1 here. This is our conditional operator syntax format, right? This is expression 1, this is expression 2 and this is expression 3. So first, see, first of all expression 1 is evaluated, that is a greater than b, which is a greater than b, a is 10, b is 15. So is 10 greater than 15? No, it is false. So now the control will go to expression 3 here. If expression 1 is false, then expression 3 is evaluated. So expression 3 is b, that is b, okay, and in b there is the value that is 15. So in x what value will be stored? That is 15, right? So if I write a less than b, then a b, here a less than b. So is 10 less than 15? Yes. If yes, then expression 2 is evaluated. Expression 2 is a and a is 10. So here 10 is assigned to x, right? See, some rules are there for this. First is the expression must be a condition. Here the first expression must be a test condition, right? And rule number 2 is either expression 2 or 3 would be evaluated based on the value or result of expression 1. Okay, it is not that both are evaluated, right? आमे जेतेबेले भी expression 1 condition को test करूचे, either expression 2 evaluate हबो or expression 3, both are not evaluated at the same time, right? So this is a ternary or conditional operator. You can use it from a conditional expression, and it is also used in case of if and else structure, right? You can convert this conditional statement to if else structure, like if I write if a less than b, then x equals to a, else x equals to b. Okay, so if else we are going to discuss in later videos, right? So that's it about types of operators based on operands. I hope you got all the operators here. In the next video we will discuss types of operators based on operations one by one. Okay, thank you.